We find it easy almost every time to conclude that someone else or something else is the reason why our blessings are being blocked. Why are we still where we are, and why things are not happening to us in a positive direction? Beloved, I want to ask, have you ever sat down to think and consider the fact that you might be the reason why you are still where you are, and just maybe you are the person blocking your blessings with the way you live and the people you speak to? It is hard to believe, but it is true. You are the one solely responsible for your stagnation, but because you are in the process of being delivered, you are going to begin to experience a new wave of blessings as God will help you stop doing the things you do that stop your blessings and the people you speak to that also block your blessings. For you to understand the way that you are living that stops the blessings of God from coming into your life, I need to show you some of the attitudes that you exhibit either in the way you live or the people you speak to so that you can change it. One of the things is when you have pride. Imagine an individual that was created by God from dust, has a lot of pride in his ability, and looks down on every other person that the Lord created. How do you still expect the Lord to bless you? The book of Isaiah chapter 2 verse 12 says, "For there shall be a day of the Lord of hosts against all who are proud and haughty, and against all who are lifted, and they shall be brought low." The Lord hates anyone who has pride, so how do you expect Him to bless you? When you are proud, it means you already have everything else that you need, and you don't need anything from God. So instead of the Lord to increase you, He will rather bring you down to prove to you that everything you have comes from Him and it can be taken away anytime. Many of us have stopped a particular person from blessing us because of the pride we carry. We show them that we have everything even when we are living in complete lack. Your pride stops you from asking for help, and you live in the delusions that you can get it by your strength. Pride is very evident even in your speech, and you speak to everyone else as if they are below you, and you are more important than they are. Stop living a life of pride if you want to begin to enjoy God's blessings again. Because of this same pride, it has pushed you into meeting the wrong people for help. You speak to the wrong people about your problems and trust them to help you out of that situation, knowing fully well that the source of their wealth is all wrong. Stop speaking to the wrong people. Reduce your pride and start talking to people from the body of Christ who can help you out of that state, and you will begin to enjoy the blessings of God like never before. Another thing in the way you live that has stopped the blessings of God from coming into your life is that you are lazy. The Bible speaking in the book of Proverbs chapter 10 verse 4 says, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." It means that if you want to be rich, you have to begin by working hard to achieve your goal. How do you expect the Lord to bless the hands of someone who does nothing? God hates people who are lazy since He is a just God. Being just means to bless two people equally when their level of effort varies. A man who diligently works with all his strength and might well have a greater amount of blessings compared to someone who just sits down lazily and expects the Lord should just bless him. God blesses us according to our efforts, and that's why most times you see unbelievers who don't know God still excel in what they are doing. It's simply because the blessings of God for the work you do to make a living is a principle, and God is someone who doesn't go back on His words. So whether a believer or not, He still blesses the work of their hands. Now imagine if God can bless someone who does not have a personal relationship with Him. For the works He does, imagine the way He will bless you for the work that your hands find doing. Stop being the reason why your blessings are being blocked because of your laziness and begin to do something that the blessings of the Lord will flow through. It is also out of this laziness that most people have spoken to the wrong people to get an easier route to make wealth. They have sold their souls to the devil because they don't want to work. If you want to know the truth, ask them, and they will tell you how they regretted speaking to those people. Stop speaking to the devil and his agent to have a fast lane to success, and begin to work and talk to people in the body of Christ to help you out. The Lord who sees your effort will open wide the windows of heaven to bless you. Also, one of the things that you do in the way you live that blocks your blessings is living a life of a pessimist. People who are pessimists are people who see and expect only the negative things in life to happen. I know the hardball that life throws at us may have contributed to why we are the way we are. It's possible that because of the number of disappointments that you have had in your life has pushed you to the point that you no longer believe anything good will happen to you or come out from you. Beloved, I want to tell you it is not yet over until you take your final breath on this planet. Once you still have life, it means something can still happen at any given instance. God doesn't need years or months to change your situations. He only needs a second, and everything can change. You being a pessimist has been the reason why the blessings of God have stopped flowing into your life. As a pessimist, you pray for your blessings and the Lord provides, but because you fail to see these opportunities or blessings in front of you, you are either too afraid to take the risk because you already have it in your mind that you will fail, or you are just being lazy. You are scared to come out of your comfort zone, and for this reason, you are stuck where you are. Beloved, I want to tell you that the universe works in line with your thoughts and your declaration. When you speak positive things and think about them, even when the bad is happening, at some point the universe will turn and begin to give you your thoughts and the words you speak. The Bible speaking says in the tongue lies the power of life and death. If you want your blessings, think and speak blessings, and you will see them manifest in your life. Stop blocking your blessings in the way you are living a life of a pessimist, and start experiencing the outpour of blessings on you. Stop speaking to certain people about your problems and blessings. Not everyone wants the best for you. Some people are willing to go to any length just to bring about your downfall and block any blessing from coming your way, while others will give the worst idea that will put you into more trouble than one you are in presently. Many people have turned into a version of someone they are not because they spoke to the wrong person. They have entered places that are terrible because they thought those people wanted the best for them, and because they have entered that place, they separated themselves from God, and from that day the blessings, not the Lord, has departed from their life. Stop blocking your blessings with the way you live and the people you speak to. Begin to speak to God and wait for Him to direct you on the right person to speak to. Also, live a life worthy of Christ and you will begin to experience the blessings of God like never before. Lastly, one of the things that you do in the way you live your life is living a life without faith in God. The truth is, many of us claim that we have faith, but look deep into our heart and ask ourselves, do I live my life as someone who has faith or as someone who claims he has faith? The Book of Mark, chapter 9, verse 23 says, "And Jesus said, You say to me, if you can do anything, why all things can be or possible to him who believes." When you have faith in the ability of God, there are no blessings that you cannot have, but you stop them from coming to you because even though you pray to the one who is capable of doing it for you, you still doubt that he is willing to do it for you. Stop blocking your blessings with the way you live your life without faith and start speaking with faith. The people you speak to can either make or mar you, so choose those you speak to wisely. Stay blessed.